Hi guys, my name is Jason Lanier and I'm going to do a compressed versus uncompressed RAW comparison for you guys on the A7R III. So we have an amazing set behind us. I'm going to go super quick. I'm going to shoot some with the model alley that I have here, and I'm going to shoot some in landscapes just to give you guys an idea as to how the camera does in compressed versus uncompressed RAW. I did a video recently where this came up and people have a lot of questions and I just want to answer them. May the best version win. Alright, shooting these with the 12-24 Sony G lens. What I'm going to do here, guys, is show you some samples of compressed versus uncompressed RAW files, and I'm going to push the shadow slider all the way from 0 to 100 in intervals so you guys can see, because that's where the debate about compressed versus uncompressed goes to, is always about the shadow areas. Alright guys, so these ones are uncompressed. This shot here is raw straight out of the camera at 0% on the shadow slider. This is at 25%. I personally like it best about right here, but I want to show you guys all of these different variables here. This is at 50%, 75%, and we're going to go to 100%, and I didn't see any problem with the files at all. I was super impressed with the A7R III. These are compressed. As you can see, the compressed files are ridiculous as well. This is at 0%, 25%, and for the record, guys, edited only using Capture One, no Photoshop magic. This is 50%. These compressed files are literally half the size of the uncompressed RAW. This is at 75%, and lastly, we're at 100%. So again, these are 43 megabytes on the compressed versus 86 on the uncompressed. Now we're going to have some real fun, guys, and I'm going to show you some insane crops, like super cropping in, show you some of the resolution on this camera. Also still checking out that shadow detail, but check out this resolution on these crops. Here's the resolution and shadow performance of the uncompressed shot. You'll notice the woman playing with a child there. You're going to see her coming up in this next compressed shot as well. And look at the shadow detail in the mountains. Looks great to me. This is why I've always shot compressed. Here we go all the way over to those palm trees on the right. Uncompressed. Looking good. And then we're going to check it out here, the same with a compressed file. Going all the way over to the palm trees. It does look a little bit darker, but it looks great to me. So whether or not you guys use that is up to you. While I'm better known for portraits and weddings and such, landscapes is where my heart lies. I love them. The A7R III without a doubt would be my go-to camera for landscapes, architecture, that kind of stuff. Keep in mind these were just developed in Capture One. No razzle-dazzle with Photoshop, no special tricks, no nothing, just moving the sliders around a little bit, and this is what we got. I would have loved to have done some long second exposures on these, trust me, but we went out specifically to record for YouTube to do a landscape video, and then I saw it and I couldn't resist. I put my model alley out there with Rhodolite EOS, and we got some shots. I'm going to share that in a later video. I'll give you a sneak peek here, but it was super fun, and I can't wait to share this other video with you guys, but I wanted to make this specifically about the landscape side of this camera and the compressed versus uncompressed RAW. This file here is straight out of the camera, no processing, no moving, no developing, nothing. So ultimately, why do I shoot compressed RAW? It has nothing to do with the cost of memory cards or hard drives, because those are cheap nowadays. It has to do with efficiency. I see so little value in uncompressed RAW in regards to image quality over compressed RAW that shooting compressed RAW is honestly so much of a time saver for editing my files. It's the import time, it's the processing time, the exporting time, all of that adds up. You're talking double the file size. And for photographers like me who do shoot a lot of files, having an option like compressed RAW is awesome, because we can get our work done quickly, efficiently, and still produce phenomenal results. And no, for the record, I'd never shoot any of these in JPEG. You know, guys, whether or not you shoot compressed or uncompressed RAW is really up to you. For people who shoot landscapes, architecture stuff, where you're not shooting a large volume of shots, I think uncompressed RAW makes sense. For folks who shoot a lot of portraits, a lot of images, a lot of events, I don't think uncompressed
I think compressed RAW makes a lot more sense. So it just depends on what you shoot. Whether or not it works for you is a decision you have to make. So until next time, keep shooting, never give up on your dreams. Find out that works for you. And remember, you only have one chance to get it right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Just because I'm a model, I can't get a loan?
Let me check. Correct.
Ah!
Life sucks for you. Are you actually still there? I'm talking to you. Guys, if you want to continue this madness online, go to patreon.com/JasonLanier Photography, and you can learn online with me anywhere in the world. Maybe even if you work at a bank. And if you want to see me in person, go to jasonlanier.com/register, and you guys can come to a workshop near you. If you don't see one that's near you, send me an email at jason@jailpros.com and we'll set one up. So until next time, keep shooting, never give up on your dreams, find art that works for you, and remember,
You only have one chance to get it right.
talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Awesome, guys. Thank you.
Wonderful.